The Accessible Kazakhstan project team welcomes you. Accessible Kazakhstan is a virtual map that reflects the accessibility and safety of public places, institutions and facilities for different categories of the population, including children in all regions of the country. The children's area is monitored according to the basic criteria of accessibility and safety for children. The map Accessible Kazakhstan is available on the website doskaz.kz. In this training video, we will show you how to monitor a children's area in a public facility and save this information in the map section called Families with Children Aged Under 7 Years. After registering on the doskaz.kz website, you select the action Add a Facility and then the option Form for Volunteers. Then you start to fill out the facility questionnaire. The last section of the questionnaire is called Accessibility and Safety of Services for Children under the age of 7. How do you know which answer to choose? If you cannot get into the facility, then you need to select the answer Unknown. The answer Not Provided For should be chosen if the facility is not initially intended for the underage visitors. You choose the answer No if services for children could be provided here but are not present there now. Finally, if the facility offers services for children that are specified in the questionnaire, you choose the answer Yes. Let's revise the algorithm. Website doskaz.kz, registration, add a facility, form for volunteers. Welcome to the first block of the questionnaire, Eating Establishment. The questions in this block are for monitoring cafes, restaurants, coffee shops, canteens and other catering establishments. Please note that if the facility you are describing is not an eating establishment, you should choose the answer Not Provided For in the questions of this block. This means that this facility does not provide such services since it does not belong to the catering sector. If the establishment belongs to the catering sector, you can choose the answers Yes, No and Unknown. As you can see, this block of the questionnaire contains 2 questions. The children's menu includes meals and drinks made from products that are appropriate for children. Menus may vary depending on the establishment. For example, in a coffee shop, children may be offered drinks and cocktails, but not hot meals. When it comes to the questions about a high chair, it's important to pay attention to technical details. This is what a 5-point safety harness for a high chair looks like. This is what a restraint bar looks like. You answer yes only if a high chair has a 5-point safety harness and is equipped with a restraint bar. The point is that these elements ensure the safety of the high chair. If it's equipped, for example, with a 3-point safety harness but also has a restraint bar, you can answer yes to the question, but you should indicate this difference in the commentary section. You answer no if the chair does not have a restraint bar, since such a high chair is not safe for a child. You also answer no if the chair has only one thing, either a restraint bar or a safety harness. Let us revise the questions of this block. Availability of a children's menu. The possible answers yes or no for eating establishments. The answer is unknown if there is no opportunity to get into the facility. The answer is not provided for if the establishment does not belong to the catering sector. The question about the high chair. The possible answers yes or no for eating establishments. If there is a high chair, pay attention to the technical characteristics. Choose not provided for or unknown if the facility does not belong to the catering sector. Let's move on to the block called Leisure. In this block, you need to answer 3 questions about entertainment and gaming services. Choose yes if the service is offered in the facility. Choose no for eating establishments, hotels, guest houses and entertainment facilities where there are no leisure activities for children. In other cases, choose unknown or not provided for, depending on the type of the facility. When asked about availability of a fenced children's area, choose yes if the play area has a fence and has an entrance. If the facility has a play area, but for example is not fenced, you can answer yes to the question, but you should mention it in the comment section. The correctness of the filling out will be checked by the moderator. The next question is about presence of toys, coloring books, paints and pencils. Young visitors are often offered toys or drawing kits. Check if there is such a service in this facility. When asked about the leisure program, choose yes if this establishment hosts activities for children, workshops, games, entertainment events, reading books, including availability of children's library, board games, classes, children's party entertainer services, etc. Let's revise the questions of this block. The question regarding availability of a fenced children's area. The question regarding availability of toys, coloring books, paint and pencils. The question regarding leisure programs for children. In all questions in this block, the answers yes and no are intended for eating establishments, hotels and guest houses, and entertainment facilities. The answer not provided for is for all other types of facilities, as well as the option unknown. The final block of the questionnaire is security and infrastructure. The questions in this block help to assess how safe and accessible the facility is for young visitors. There are 5 questions to answer here. Please note, despite the fact that the system automatically offers you the option unknown, we strongly recommend not selecting such an option in this block. The Accessible Kazakhstan team believes that every public facility should be accessible and safe for all visitors, including children. Therefore, we really want this information to be present in the facility's profile on the map. The next question is on the availability of babysitting staff. Choose yes if the facility has employees who look after visitors in the children's play area, playroom, entertainment center, attractions, etc. In addition, the establishment may offer a personal babysitting service for a child. Choose no if the facility type requires a babysitting service, but there is none. Availability of sanitary appliances. You answer yes to this question if the sanitary facility is designed in compliance with the child's parameters. Firstly, there should be a special children's stool or a kid's step stool on which a child can stand to reach the wash basin or toilet bowl. Secondly, there should be a separate children's toilet or a children's seat for a standard toilet. Thirdly, the wash basin and soap dispenser are designed for children's height, or the child can freely reach them standing on a stool. Fourth, a hand dryer or paper towel holder is designed for children's height, or the child can freely reach them while standing on a stool. If at least one of the listed criteria is missing, you answer no to the question. Please refrain from answering not provided for, because accessibility and safety of public facilities is a basic right of every child. It is also not advisable to select the option unknown. The next question is about changing table and feeding area. This is an important facility for the youngest visitors. A changing table or changing station can be located in both a separate room and in a shared sanitary facility. In addition, baby changing table with chest drawers can be installed. When asked about the availability of video surveillance, choose yes if there are video cameras working inside the facility. If there are no cameras, the answer is no. When asked about the availability of security personnel, choose yes if the security works during the hours when the facility is open to visitors. Choose no if there is no security in the establishment or the security works only at night. You can also choose not provided for, depending on the facility type. Let's revise the questions of this block. The next question is on the availability of babysitting staff. Answers yes and no are for shopping and entertainment centers, game rooms, attractions, hotels and guest houses. The answer is not provided for other types of establishments. The following question is on availability of sanitary appliances. Answers yes or no are applicable for all types of facilities. The next question is on changing table and feeding area. Answers yes or no are applicable for facilities intended for children. The following question is on availability of video surveillance. Answers yes or no are applicable for all types of facilities. The next question is on security personnel. Answer yes for those establishments where this service is provided. Answer no for establishments where this service should be provided but is currently unavailable. There is also the answer unknown. You have completed filling out the questionnaire. Now you need to click the Finish button to save the profile in the system and send it to the moderator for verification. If the verification is successful, the profile will appear on the map. That's all. Congratulations! If you have any questions, we will be glad to answer them. The Accessible Kazakhstan team would like to thank you for making this world a better place.